Well, that's better. Yeah. Whew. The air on my face, it tingles. It's really weird, actually. Like, I feel like I can't go outside without a beanie on. It's always an interesting experience. Anyway, got a few things going on today. Let's take a look at item number one. Item number one on the list is to wash this thing. She's a little dirty and she needs a wax. So we are going to wash it, clay bar it, and then we'll wax it. Now, like many apartments, I don't have water or electricity on the outside, so I can't wash it here. So we're gonna have to take it to a car wash. But I have a unique method of doing that I'll show you guys. Essentially, it includes like your cleaning products and a bucket full of really hot water and soap. So that's what we're gonna do there, and I'll go over that real quick. Won't take too long. Wash it, wax it, get the whole deal done, and then that'll be good. We'll go on to the next thing. The next thing is dealing with the axe. We're gonna move that today. I think I have a pretty unique spot, and it's gonna be pretty cheap, way cheaper than that system. And yeah, we'll go over some faults with that and why I want to move it to begin with. And then we'll cover what we're doing with our camp system that I spoke about in the last video. So, okay, let's get all this stuff loaded up and then get to the car wash. Dry, and then we'll start clay barring. Now that a guy has spent something like 3 hours looking for a grinder, we can continue and move this like we plan to. So part of the problem is these mounts up here, I just don't like them. They're high up, which kind of suck. If you're a shorter guy like me, it really sucks. And if you have a short wife like I do, it sucks even more. For her to get it down, it's really just not conducive. She has to stand on the tire and lean off the side of the thing, and it's not good. Plus these wing nuts, and a lot of you pointed this out to me, they suck. To get this off, you basically have to pull all the brackets off to get each tool you want off. It just takes way too much time, it's too much of a hassle. And I didn't listen to you guys because sometimes a guy has just got to try something and fail. So let me show you where we're gonna move this and then we'll move it. So instead of having it on the roof rack, I thought putting it back here like that would be pretty sweet. Be easy to get to, would be super convenient, and anyone could get to it that needs to, which would be nice, just a little bit better. There's two problems with this area. One, you have this post here. It's for an old swing gate I had. Never gonna use it again. And the other thing is, you can't go here like this because the mounts that I have won't actually fit up against this tire. So the other option is to swing it like that, and I don't like that. I think that's kind of hokey. I want up and down. The other problem I had is what mounts to use. So I thought, we'll just use some quick fist mounts. Everyone seems to like them. I've never used them, but they seem to get really great reviews. I'm not too nuts about using rubber to mount something, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if they hold up. So, best option to mount this thing is that way, which means we're gonna have to zip this off. So, like I mentioned, after spending, half a day looking for a grinder, I did the right thing and just picked up a Harbor Freight grinder. And yeah. So we're gonna fire this thing up, zip these two things off here, and see if we can mount the quick fist mounts right there. So let's get into it. All right, here it goes. Let's see how well this thing works. I don't really have my hopes up, honestly, but see what happens. There is a car over there, just so you guys know, but it's a car I own, and we're gonna try to keep from hitting my car with sparks. Yeah, so let's start with this little part and see what happens. It is not great, to be honest, but it is getting the job done. I guess the good news is it's so weak that the sparks only go like 2 feet. So my car parked 20 feet away is not getting hit. Man. Okay, I'm gonna go put this on the charger for a little bit and see if we can do something, I guess. All right, tools on the charger, or the battery rather. So let's assemble this and get this on the tailgate, and then hopefully by the time we've done that, the battery will have enough juice in it for us to zip the rest of that off. So let's take a look at these. Now, these seem to be pretty nice. They're definitely better rubber than I thought they would be. But for me to mount them, I got a few size bolts here, but for me to mount them, I'm gonna actually have to drill this hole out. So let's do that. Let's drill this hole out and then bolt them onto the tailgate. This is kind of the idea. I think that way is the best way to go. Just gonna put a washer and a nut on the back. I don't know that I can get that in. No. Okay. I was afraid of what happening is that head pulling through there. So maybe we can shove a washer in there. Okay. This time I'll try not to over tighten it too much. Looks pretty tight. I'm probably gonna come back and Loctite this. Let's get the second one on. Okay, so I'm thinking it would have to go here first. Okay, top one's probably gonna be easier to do. Yep, and let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a problem there. Maybe we go down a little bit. Okay. Well, I don't think it's really going anywhere. And it would help if I had a accident have such a big shoulder right here. I don't think that's going anywhere. Let's go get the grinder and see if it's got enough juice in it to zip that other piece off. Knock it off without pounding it into the body. Whew. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Let's see what the axe looks like. Okay, I'll clean all this up later, paint it, but it's getting dark, so let's just see how the axe looks on here. So I figured out a way to do this where you come in, get the bottom in, then you kind of get the top in here. Get the top all fastened down. And then I think from here, you can just hook this guy like that and then spin the axe like that. And hopefully that holds it. We'll find out. Yeah, look at that. I think that's better. What do you guys think? Here it is. I think that looks quite good actually. And it is easier than the Garvin mount up there on the roof. But it needs to be seen if that bottom mount will actually break in a little bit, and then it'll be easier. If it doesn't, I'll look for a different size. Funny enough though, I found this big, huge Mambo thing, and it's way too big for the axe. It doesn't matter which part of the axe you put on, it's massive. So if there was an in-between size, that'd be really nice to know. But other than that, yeah, I think it's good. It's easier to get to, definitely, than up there. You're not undoing like 13 bolts with wing nuts going everywhere and things falling on your head. So that's nice. Remains to be seen how long it'll last. Hopefully it doesn't break, but if it does, I'll let you guys know. And if I find an in-between size, I'll probably switch it out because it'd probably be better for it, honestly. Don't know if they have any, but Quick Fist, if you're watching, let me know if you guys have an alternate size that works for that, because I'd really appreciate it. It'd be worth it to buy that. Anyway, so why are we doing all this? Mainly weight reduction and simplicity. That's the big news that we're doing. That's a big thing, change up about what we're doing on our setup. Essentially, we want things lighter. Whole Jeep, I want it a lot lighter. Those mounts, just for like the axe, they weigh like 20 pounds for the axe and the shovel. This weighs half a pound. And that doesn't seem like a lot, but you start putting 20 pounds every time you mount something, it adds up. So we're gonna get rid of a lot of gear, reduce the size of a lot of gear, make a lot of gear lighter, and I think that'll make things more convenient and definitely make the Jeep handle a lot better. So that's what we're gonna do. Stay tuned for that. I'll go through each piece of gear that we remove and switch out, and I'll go through each mod we do to lighten the Jeep. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next video.